Good morning, my dear friends, and we are again here to come with my new video about the capacitance. And before starting that new topics, let us discuss about the last topics whatever we have discussed. We know that in a parallel plate capacitor C equal to how much? Epsilon naught A divided by D. We know that formula. In a parallel plate capacitor, what is the formula? C equal to epsilon naught A divided by that formula we have derived. And from there, what we come to know? We come to know that capacitance of a capacitor depends upon permittivity of the medium, then area of cross section of the medium, area of cross section of the parallel plate capacitor, and distance between the two plates of the capacitor. Again I am repeating, it depends upon capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor, depends upon permittivity of the medium, then common area between the plates of the capacitor, and distance between the plates of the capacitor. Is it clear? Now we are going to discuss how we can join parallel plate capacitor either in series or in parallel. Is it clear? My question is how we can join capacitors either in series or in parallel. So for that reason, let's go through the picture. Just go through the pictures. Okay. You see, there are two pictures. In one you see that the positive plate, this is the positive plate of the capacitor, okay, and this is the negative plate of the capacitor, having the capacitance C1, and this end of this one end of the negative plate of the capacitor is connected to the positive plate of the second capacitor, and similarly negative plate of the second capacitor will also again connected to the third plate of with the positive plate of the third capacitor. In this way the process will continue, and at last it is connected where with the positive plate of the last Vn capacitor. If nth capacitor is there, n number capacitor is there with Vn capacitor, and the negative plate of this remaining last one will come to battery again, and the positive plate again will go to where? To the positive plate of the battery. Here you will see that there is no change in the charges. There is no equal number of charges will be distributed there. So from there what we can say, if the capacitor is connected in such a way that is negative plate is connected to the second positive that the capacitance of the first that the negative plate of the first capacitor is connected with the positive plate of the second capacitor, and in this way the process is continue. And here if the charge remain constant, then you can say it is connected in series. Is it clear? In the second you will see that in the second figure you are viewing that all the positive plates, suppose these positive plates are connected, these are the positive plates of the capacitor, they are connected in what? In a common point A, and they will connected finally to the positive plate of the battery having potential V. And similarly in this side you will see that all the negative plates of the capacitor is connected to a common point, and again this will go to another common point. Here potential will remain same, but charges, here the charge is distributed among all the capacitor. Is it clear? So from there what we can say, if the capacitors are connected in such a way that all is positive plates are connected to a common point, and negative plates are connected to a common point, and then finally it is connected to and then finally the positive plates of all the capacitor is connected to the positive plates of a cell, and negative plate is connected to the common point. Negative plates of all the common points is connected again to the negative plate of the cell. Then here the charge is here, the potential remains same, but charge is what distributed among all the capacitors, and you can say it is connected in parallel. Okay, it is connected in parallel. So what are the definitions of how can you define how the capacitors are connected in series and how the capacitors are connected in parallel? When we say the two or more, in that way we will say that if two or more capacitors are said to be connected in series if the negative plates of the first capacitor is connected to the second one, and the negative plate of the second capacitor is connected to the third positive plate of the third one, and in this way if the process continues, and here if the charge remains constant, then the capacitors are said to be connected in series. Is it clear? Now again, if a number of capacitors are connected in such a way, if a number of capacitors are there, they are connected in such a way that all the positive plates connected to a common point and all the negative plates are connected to a common point. Again, these common points are connected to the cell, so that the positive plates are connected to a positive plate of the cell, and negative plates are connected to a negative plate of the cell. And here, if the potential remains constant, then you can say it is connected in what? It connected in parallel. So we can connect the capacitors either in series or in parallel in this way. Sometimes we will see that mixed are there. When we do numerical, we will find that how can it change how can we connect it in mixed way. That means capacitor either in series or in parallel, or mixed group of capacitors in series and parallel. Next we are going to find out what will be the result when the capacitors are connected in series. Okay, you see there are n number of capacitors are there. I have taken the positive plates of the first one connected with the cell, and the negative plate of the first one will connected with the second positive plate of the second one. And in the second, and again the negative plate of the second one I have connected with the positive plate of the third one. In this way we have connected with the n numbers of capacitors together. So if this is connected in this way, where the charge is distributed in such a way that charge remains constant, then you can say it is connected in series. Okay, here suppose the capacitance of the first one is C1, second one is C2, third one is C3, and nth one is what? Cn. And we have assumed that potential here is how much? V1, it is V2, V3, Vn. And as it is connected to the whole capacitor having the potential V, so we can say that V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus Vn. Is it clear? Let us assume that if V equal to total potential is applied and C equal to net capacitance, then we know the formula V equal to Q by C. Is it clear? We know that formula, potential C is equal to Q by V. So from there we can say V equal to Q by C, where Q is the total charge. And C1, C2, C3, Cn are the capacitance of different capacitors. Having potentials V1, V2, V3, Vn. Then you can say V1 equal to Q by C1. Why Q by C1? Why not Q1 by C1? Because as it is connected in series, so charge always remains same. but the potential will not remain same. So we have stated it is V1 equal to Q by C1, V2 equal to how much? Q by C2, V3 equal to Q by Cn, similarly Vn equal to how much? Q by Cn. And just now I told you that as these are connected in series and the potential is a scalar quantity, so the net potential V equal to how much? V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus Vn. So here we can put the values of V and V1, V2, V3, Vn. We will get what? Q by C is equal to Q by C1 plus Q by C3 plus Q by C3 plus Q by Cn. So if you take the common Q and cancel out, you will get what? 1 by C equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3, how much? 1 by Cn. So this is all about your what? This is all about, we have told about how the capacitances are connected in, what? Connected in series. So if if I say in the short form, that I can say here, I can write in the what summation of I equal to 1 to n, and here will be how much? 1 by Cn. Is it clear? Where 1 by Cn. So it will be how much? 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. In this way we can write. So this is about your what is the total capacitance if they are connected in series. If it does from there, how can we define again? If a number of capacitors are connected in series, then sum of the reciprocals of the capacitor is equal to the reciprocal of net capacitor. Clear? What I said? When the capacitances are connected in series, then sum of the reciprocals of the capacitor is equal to the reciprocal of net capacitance of the capacitance. This is about your when the capacitance are connected in series. Is it clear? But the problem is that now in your mind it is coming, oh sir, it is series equal to C1 plus C2 plus, if series it is C is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3 plus Cn. No, friend. This will come in the case of resistance. If it is resistances are there, then you can say R equal to how much? R1 plus R2 plus R3. In series, when the capacitors are connected in series, the difference is what? 1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3 dot 1 by Cn. This is about your capacitances in series. Is it clear? Next we move towards the capacitance in parallel. Is it clear? Okay friends, let's come how the capacitances are connected in parallel. Is it clear? Let's come to see. Suppose we have a large number of capacitors, it is up to n number of capacitors are there, and the capacitance of each capacitors are C1, C2, C3 up to dot Cn. Is it clear? And we have connected all the positive plates to a common point and all the negative plates to a common point. The first positive plate is connected to a common point A, and the negative plates are connected to a common point B. And these common points are again connected with the cell. So that this is connected with negative and this one is connected with positive. So you can say the system is connected in parallel. Okay. Suppose it is drawing a charge, this positive plate, this point A, draws a charge Q from the source of the what? Of this system. It means what? That is to the cell. If it is draws the charge Q, then it will distribute here. The charge is Q1, Q2, Q3 up to what? Qn. Is it clear? It will distribute all to the system. To all the capacitors, the charge is Q1, Q2, Q3, up to Qn. Is it clear? And as it is connected in parallel, so we can say the potential of the system always remain constant. Here we have again written, let Q equal to total charge drawn from the source, and Q1, Q2, Q3, Qn be the charges given to the different capacitors having capacitances C equal C1, C2, C3, Cn. From there, what we can say as Q is the total charge. So Q equal to how much? Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 dot 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 how much? Qn. Is it clear? If C equal to net capacitance and V equal to net potential, then we know from the definition of capacitance C equal to how much? Q by V. It implies what? Q equal to how much? CV. Is it clear? Similarly, what we can say? Q1 equal to C1 into V, Q2 equal to C2 into V, dot 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 Q1 equal to how much? Cn into V. Is it clear? As the connection is parallel, so total potential V always remain constant. Is it clear? And now we will put the value of Q1, Q2, Qn and Q in the equation 1. We will get what? From equation 1, CV equal to C1V, C2V, C3V, dot 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 CnV. We take the common V here, V, C1 plus C2 plus C3 dot 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 Cn. V will cancel out and get the result C equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3 plus dot 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 Cn. From there, what we can say? We can say if a number of charges are connected in parallel, then the total capacitance is just the sum of the individual capacitance. Is it clear? So what we can say, if a number of capacitors are connected in series, then total capacitance is equal to how much? Is equal to the sum of the individual capacity. It is totally different from the connection in resistance. In resistance, when they are connected in series, then R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. But when they are connected in parallel, then 1 by R equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Here, just it is reverse case. In series, it is 1 by C equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C3 plus 1 by C dot 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 up to 1 by Cn. And if it is parallel, then we can say C equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3 plus C3 dot 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 Cn. This is all about your capacitance, how it is act when they are connected in series or in parallel. Is it clear?